Hello, Colette, Juice Artist here. I am going to make a video for you with baking soda and organic lemon, and it's a kind of a scrub that I do on my face when I have quite a bit of breakouts. And right now I do, right here, there's a lot of bumps on my forehead that never really seem to come to the surface, and there's some things underneath. I don't know if you can see, and then a little bit on my chest. Some of it's hormonal, but most of it is usually when I haven't been vigilant about changing my pillow slips. And mind you, I wash my everything every week, but sometimes my dogs sleep on my pillows. They're not allowed to, but sometimes they do when I'm gone, and I forget about it. And I think it has something to do with their dander or something on my face. So this has only happened a few times in my life where I have, it's not quite like a rash, but there's something going on there. So this is kind of what I do. And plus it's winter, my skin is feeling tired. There's not a lot of sun out lately. It's been really cold. This is kind of like an exfoliator. The acid in the ledge is so great for the skin. I know the kind of buzzword these days is alkalizing, but the alpha hydroxy acids in it are fabulous for kind of deep exfoliation. And it's not too deep in the sense of will irritate the blemishes, but so what I do is I take a lemon and I cut kind of a fourth of it off, like right here. And it has to be an organic lemon, y'all. That's really key. And then I take baking soda and I kind of sprinkle it on the top and kind of pat it down a little bit. This lemon is a little cold, so it might not be as... Probably getting it to room temperature would be the best. This is baking soda. I use... I believe this is some baking soda that I ordered off of... I ordered online on mountainroseherbs.com. They have excellent products. And then what I'll do is I'll warm up my water, and I'll take just a few drops of water and just kind of, not completely drench it, but kind of to get it to where it's almost like a little paste. And mind you, the lemon juice is gonna, you can kind of squeeze it a little bit to kind of bring some of the lemon juice out. But the water also too is just to kind of water it down a little bit. You know, sometimes if you have a lot of blemishes or open wounds, obviously lemon is going to be a little bit stinging. And you can see how, if you can see this, see how it's kind of foaming up? It'll start to kind of react, and that's exactly what you want, for it to kind of start reacting. This is why it's used so much in toothpaste. Excuse me, I'll try to... Ooh, it is so cold. It is really cold. Oh my goodness, I should have warmed this up. And you just basically take it and you rub it. Kind of all over. And if you have to apply, do. And I'll leave this on here. And I'll kind of, once again, I'll just kind of reapply it again. And I have my baking soda in this kind of lid thing right here. It makes it really easy. I don't pour the whole bag in there, but I bought in the 1 pound bag. I think it's like $7. It's not that much, but I just trust that company more than I do, say, like Arm & Hammer. Not the same as baking powder. And I know this is going to be kind of weird, so I have to lean over, because obviously you don't want lemon juice in your eyes. That would be no good. Ooh, this is cold. And y'all, it doesn't really sting at all. It's just really cold. And that is something that Sorry, I'm kind of close up to y'all. Oh. And you just kind of leave it on like a little mask. You know, really make sure you don't get any of this in your eyes. I do have another one that I just pour the lemon juice out and I mix it with baking soda. And then I put a little honey in it and do it as a mask. But this time right now, and then I'm now just taking a little bit of baking soda and putting it on my fingers. I'm just kind of rubbing it around. And this is mainly to get more baking soda than the lemon part. And you can find which way that works really well for you. Some of this, you know, it's just trial and error. I have a recipe on my website. It is called juiceartist.com. Juice artist.com. And it's under, I think it's under the blog part of it, under recipes. And, you know, it's great for winter skin. And then it's just kind of like cleansing some of that off. And then I'll just leave it on here a little bit and it will start. You can start to feel it. It'll start to be, I don't know if you've ever had like an acid peel. It's like the beginning of a really light one of those. And that's exactly what it is. It's the natural acids in the lemon are reacting with the sodium bicarbonate and are starting to, you know, exfoliate the skin. You know, I mean, you can pay like, what, hundreds of dollars at the dermatologist, or you can just go buy a lemon. You know, I'm not going to leave it on super long because I do have some spots that have come to the surface. You know, you feel what's more comfortable with you. I have really sensitive skin, and so I can't leave things on my face very long at all. So I'm going to reach down and like rinse this off just with warm water. I'm not going to use soap. And then it'll kind of react with the water a little bit and make it a little sudsy, almost like a soap. And then the main thing that I've learned is that, especially when using stuff like this, is I never use a towel more than once for my face. I mean, obviously I do in the hand towel department for like in the guest bathroom or something, but I've learned to not reuse my towels for my face. And then certain types on my skin, I just have such sensitive skin that anytime, you know, and that's me, and that's, you know, you do what works for you. You know, oh, I can like not, you know, brush my teeth for a certain, you know, leave the water running or stuff like that. But for some reason I have to wash my towels more than normal for people. So you kind of find out what works for you. I also, I guess, should wash my pillow sheets more often. And then, so now it really feels, and I don't know if you can tell, but it feels a little bit tighter. And it just feels good. Like my skin right now is really dull and the lights overhead don't help. But it's the middle of winter and I do not do well without sun for very often. I take D and calcium and B12 shots and all these things. But, you know, there's just something about the sun that is just such a healing force on so many levels. So this is kind of what I do as a ritual. Now, I probably will not put on any oil or lotion after this. Some people really need to because it dries them out. To me, I'm kind of trying to dry out it a little bit. So I'll go in and I'll put in under eye cream, maybe some coconut oil or some almond oil, and then some maybe on my lips and on my ears. But I probably will leave the rest to just kind of breathe overnight and allow nature to do its thing. You know, sometimes the skin just needs a rest. So, and allow the natural oils to kind of come back. So this is my video. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. If there's anything, recipes you'd like me to try, let me know. All right, and it's, feel free to follow me if you want. I don't have very many videos, but I'm kind of new at this, so see you soon. Bye-bye.